So here I'm going to show you how you're going to connect your squares with your blanket. Now I'm just going to show you two of them, but what will happen is you're going to have your pattern to be laid out here, so you'll have two more here that will connect, that will create the diamond for the green. But when you go to connect your squares, so what's going to happen is you're going to lay them flat together like this, and you're going to notice that some of them may be one way and some another, but that is okay. Them matching up being the same, if one is going this way and one is going this way, it's okay with the way that we're going to connect them, and I'm going to show you that real quick. So I'm going to use the white to connect my squares, and here's how we're going to do this. So we've laid these flat together, and what we're going to do is we are going to slip this into the side stitch of both of these. So you're going to just slip it into the corner of each of these squares. You're going to pull your loop up and you're going to chain one. So that is connected those two squares together. So in order for you to go down, you'll notice each of your spaces. So this is a square, or this is a box. This is a box, and you'll begin to see it. And then this is a box, and this is a box. And you see how one goes this way, this way, this way, and this way. So with your squares, with each of your spaces, you're going to be chaining two. So we just slip stitch into this front or this top stitch to connect the two squares. So we're going to chain two, and then our next slip stitch is going to go in between the two boxes, the two this one that's going this way and this one going this way, and you'll see that this is the middle. So you're going to slip your hook into that one, and then you're going to come over here and you'll see this one's coming this way and this one is going this way, and this is where they connect. And so you're going to put your hook into there, and you're going to pull up a loop, and you're going to chain, or you're going to single crochet. And that's how you're going to do it for connecting your squares the whole way down. So you're going to chain two, which is going to cover over this next square. You're going to go put your hook into where the two blocks connect. Then you're going to come here and you're going to find where these two blocks connect. See, this is these three, and then here's this one. So this is the middle. You're going to pull up a loop and you're going to chain one, and you're just going to keep doing that all the way down. So we're going to chain two. We're going to find our space in between these two blocks. So here's these three. This is this box. So we're going to put our hook in the space there. This is the space in between these two. I'm going to chain or single crochet, chain two, and then you're going to put your hook. This is where your green starts. So you're going to put your hook into that space. You're going to put your hook into the space where the green, right before the green, and you're going to chain one. You're going to single crochet. You're going to chain two, and then you're just going to keep going. So you're going to put your hook in between those two spaces, chain two, put your hook into these two spaces. Oh, and in between there, put this in between here, single crochet and chain one, and that is how you are going to go down the entire blanket. So what you're going to do is single crochet, chain two, and when you get to the end, so what'll happen is as you're connecting them, you're going to have another set here, and so you're going to chain two, and you're going to put your single crochet into this corner stitch, and then where the next square starts, you're going to single crochet there as well in the corner, and then you're going to do your chain two, your single crochet, your chain two. And so you'll notice that you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares along the edges, and so you should have a total of 8. You have one starting here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is where you started, and then you're going to have 8 more in between each of those blocks, and then you're going to start on your next row, and you're just going to keep going down all the way down until you get to the end, and then you're going to complete, you'll fasten this off, and you'll complete each of the rows that way, and that is how you're going to connect your squares. And what's nice about this connection, the way that you connect them here, is that it begins to lay flatter than any of the other ways to connect your squares. And you'll notice on this side, it makes it more even. There's not a lot of a gap in between, But you'll notice there's gaps in between some of these spaces, so it kind of just fits in with that look. But this is how it's going to look on this side, and then this is how it's going to look on this side. And you'll just keep going, and you'll connect all of your squares this way and this way, the whole blanket, and then when we finish up, I'll show you how to do the border.